Am I there yet? What do you guys think? Stash comparison, tell me. Have I reached the level of Barcher yet? 1 out of 10, not even close. Feels bad, man. We're gonna do the analysis on this beautiful calendar here. And the first thing that we can see coming up is gonna be Summoning Focus Tempest Trials, which did get released today, by the way. That's the one with Olivia, Shershi, and Donald. In case you don't need me to tell you already, don't pull on that. Great. I'm glad we figured that one out together, guys. Thank you. Coming up after that is actually this one called Summoning Focus Countering Skills. And to be honest with you guys, I'm pretty, I'd say I'm pretty like nervous about this one because the skills that have the word counter in them are distant counter and close counter. So is this gonna be a Hector Takumi banner, guys? Could this possibly be Winter Tharja on a banner? Are they gonna put seasonals back on a regular banner? I don't know, because she also has close counter, and I guess the new Hector also has distant counter, but I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they're gonna bring seasonals. So this could be like a 2-person banner. I don't think we've ever had a 2-person banner before, so we'll see. I'd say we should save our orbs for this one. After that, obviously, one day after, we have our new Tempest Trials coming up. And that new Tempest Trials does have our bonus units released down here, if you guys haven't seen it. There's our bonus allies. So if you have gone against my advice to you to not pull on the double Morgans and Crom, well then congrats, at least you have a bonus unit, I hope, but you probably don't have many orbs. However, Jerome is a unit given to us for free at 30,000 points in Tempest Trials. I think he'll probably be 2,000 points as well. So you'll have the 40% bonus unit like right away. And then this is really great, what they did for free units. These, Olivia's a free unit, Donald's a free unit from the daily rotations, and Sherji's a 3-star. So you should have all these. And even the Grand Hero Battle with female Robin, most people have this just on their rotations. So even if you don't have Jerome right away, everyone has a 20% unit. What I look at 20% units is an easy stat inflation. The bonus units do get increased stats in Tempest Trials. So this means that Shershi, Olivia, Donald, F. Robin, and since we're all going to get Jerome, all these units are going to be really beefed up and really great. That actually reminds me, I probably want to level up my Donald because he's the only unit I don't have at level 40. So I'll be leveling up my Donald before the Tempest Trials arrives. But yeah, if you prepare yourself, make sure that you use your stamina now to level up these units so that you can use them during the Tempest Trials and hopefully max out their HM. And of course, if you use the Morgans and the new Croms, then it should be a piece of cake. But since everybody has Jerome, then we're set there. Coming up after that, it seems like we have our login bonus. That's to be expected. Free orbs. Hooray. After that, it looks like we do have the Bound Hero Battle during the Tempest Trials, which will be Crom and Lisa. And there's going to be a Summoning Focus. This Summoning Focus, my prediction for it is based on the previous Bound Hero Battles we've had, has been the Bound Hero Battle units themselves. For example, Amelia and Tana's Bound Hero Battle had Amelia and Tana on it, plus a 3rd unit, which is why I'm looking at the Countering Scales banner, and I'm like, who's the 3rd unit if it's going to be distant counter and close counter? Because I don't think we've had a 2-person banner. So that makes me a little bit like, what's going on? But anyways, the Bound Hero Battle Summoning Focus units that I predict to be on there are likely to be Crom himself and Lisa. And my guess, the 3rd one, just thematically speaking, based on the Awakening starting class, should be Frederick, because those are the first 3 units you see in Awakening. So I just have a feeling it's going to be Crom, Lisa, and Frederick on a banner. And that just means it's not that great of a banner. If you're aiming for Crom, in my opinion, you should be rolling for Crom on the Falchion banner right now. Unless you strictly one-dimensional want Crom, there's literally about a 10 to 20 orb difference on average between pulling for Crom on the Falchion banner and the Bound Hero Battle Crom banner. But the difference is you can end up pulling Marth, Lucina, and Alm as well, as opposed to just Crom on that banner. So that banner is an easy skip, free summon for everybody. If you're going to use your orbs, Falchion banner is better. That's what I'm going to do to try to complete my Crom here to +10. After that, coming up, we have a weapon workout quest. I'm not too sure what this is, but my guess it's probably either Refining Stones, Divine Dews, or possibly a way for us to use the training maps. Because I've been getting a lot of questions that is like, where do I go to farm SP? Where you want to go to farm SP is right here. You click special maps. Okay, and then you scroll down to this, special training, ranged. And this changes every day, but this is a great place to farm SP for your units. It averages about like 60 plus SP per map, so for 15 stamina, this is a great place to farm SP. And the units are very weak, so even relatively weak units will have a good time here. Coming up after that, it looks like we have weapons to refine summoning focus. Okay, so based on the previous weapons to refine banner, which happened to be with Sheeta, Anoka, Felicia, and Raven. Those were like the most recent units that got their weapon refines. The current ones have been Soren, Leo, and Erica. So I guess the weapons to refine has to be Erica, Leo, and Soren. That's not too bad of a banner to pull on, especially since I actually have been telling you guys that Leo isn't so bad. So yeah, I mean, if you want Leo, that's probably a banner that you're going to get him on. I'll still try not to pull on it because I know eventually I'm going to end up getting Leo at some point as a 5-star pity break. It looks like Birdie in chat did confirm for me that the weapon workout quests are dues, orbs, and great badges for completing quests. Okay, so my hypothesis was correct on that. Alright, so then we have special heroes coming up, summoning event. Okay, that one's pretty big. I'd say if you're not really targeting anything, if you've been saving orbs, that's a good place to save orbs for. The two things I see on this calendar right now for most people to be saving orbs is going to be the special hero summoning event and the legendary hero summoning event. Because the legendary hero summoning event has a shorter time span, this is probably where you want to save your orbs for, just in case you miss out on something great. I personally will want to be pulling for Radiant Dawn Ike for 1 merge on him, just to give him 1 HP stat. And the special hero summoning event, this is totally unknown. It should be the spring one though. We're pretty close to spring. Since it lasts a full month, I feel like this is probably the spring banner. And the question is, will they rerun the spring units? That's definitely the question to ask. So are we going to see Spring Camilla, Spring Chrom, Spring Lucina, and Spring Xander come back? That's the question to ask. And I think they might actually release 2 spring banners at once. It might happen. I don't see why they wouldn't, right? I mean, people still want the old units, at least for merges, or if you miss them out on the legendary banner, there's still a good reason to have them. So we'll see what this is. I expect new units for sure. But the question is, will they bring back the old ones? With it comes with orbs as well. Always orbs. And then after that, we got the Dance Dance Tap Tap Battle coming back. I'm really looking forward to hopefully they change some things there. Maybe make the last floor give a better reward. Maybe give the harder difficulties a better reward. And make it based on like completion of the harder levels. They don't necessarily have to make people go for S ranks or something. But like maybe if you got like a B rank, you got like, I don't know, feathers or something. You know, so people could try for harder difficulties because there's no motivation other than casual mode and just click tapping like the lowest run right now. It's kind of lame. It's a fun mode. I definitely like it. So I hope that they change it around just a bit, and hopefully there's something besides a hot spring at the end. We'll see though. Alright, so we have Summoning Focus with Heroes with Miracle after that. Again, these banners, the ones that are permanent units, I don't generally recommend you guys pull on those, just because they can pity break you at any point, and unless they're like literally your waifu characters, there's no reason to be pulling on them. I am personally pulling on the Fellowship banner because I want Chrom. And to complete him, I have 2 reasons for that. One, Chrom is waifu. Second reason, he's part of my main Arena Assault team, so I need to bring him to +10 to maximize my arena scoring, unfortunately. So I'm kind of in that predicament. In general, though, I wouldn't be pulling on the Fellowship banner, but I have to make an exception in this one case. So yeah, if you have your favorite units on these banners, sure, go for it. But otherwise, I do generally recommend saving orbs for special heroes or legendary heroes where you get value or you get unique heroes that are generally harder to get. They're harder to snipe for on legendary banners than they are for their specific special heroes banner, because they haven't shown up on non-debut banners other than legendary heroes. Anyways, the Heroes with Miracle, I predict that they're going to be, these are the units off the top of my head that I remember have Miracle. Miss, Lucius, Maria, 3 healers, Delthea, and Zygarde. So definitely, I think Delthea and Zygarde are going to be on here, because why would they just put a bunch of healers, right? So maybe they'll put Mist on here, maybe. Mist hasn't shown up on a banner, I don't think ever, other than her debut banner. So she's pretty rare now. Although I suspect that she's going to be on the Legendary Hero Summoning banner. When I do talk about the Legendary Hero Summoning banner, I'm going to be quick about it now to give you some quick predictions, but yeah, we'll see about that. Anyways, I did notice down here that we have the Bound Hero Revival, Ninian and Hawkeye. We have 2 like basically back-to-back. the Ninian and Hawkeye revival, and the Minerva and Maria revival. So revivals are pretty lame because they don't come with quests. So if you're a long-time player, they are literally useless for you, but they're great for those of you that are newer players, or maybe like casual, like you don't play that much and you weren't really trying for the harder difficulties. So at least the reruns will really help you. And actually my free-to-play account probably doesn't have the orbs from the Bound Hero battle, so at least my free-to-play account can benefit from it. Otherwise they're generally taking up space and they're not that exciting. They don't even come with focus banners or anything. Maybe they'll add quests though, but I wouldn't really get my hypes up for it. Earth Blessing quest, this is probably going to be similar to what we saw out of the Water Blessing quest, which is using heroes with Earth Blessings. And then you get orbs and other goodies. For the Legendary Hero Summoning event, some quick predictions. I'll do a bigger analysis on this later, but some quick predictions that I have on the Legendary Hero Summoning event based on the patterns we have so far is we're basically done most of the summer units. We're missing 2 of the performing arts units. So either we totally clear up performing arts and the rest of the summer units, which is Summer Elise, Summer Tiki, performing arts Inigo, and performing arts Shigure. So that could be 4 seasonal units right there, and that could be the next legendary banner. Or they dip into the Halloween banner, which is the one that follows up on it, which I actually think they will. And my reasoning for this is because the colorless pool has completely been tapped when it comes to Legendary Hero Summoning events. They only use 5-star exclusives, and the only 5-star exclusive colorless that's left is Mist. Yes, Mist is the only 5-star colorless exclusive. So I don't think most people want that, because it's a healer. Most people don't like healers. I love healers, but you know, what are you gonna do? Anyways, Mist is there, and this means that there's 2 empty slots for colorless, and that means that since there's nothing left on Summer for colorless, we already had Summer Gaius and Summer Frederick, that means they have to go into the Halloween units to basically fill out those special units, which missing is going to be Halloween Sakura and Halloween Jacob. So they either use both here in Mist, or they finally have a colorless legendary hero. And people are predicting, including myself, that a colorless legendary hero might be coming up there. A colorless legendary dragon, because apparently it got added to Falchion. If you actually look here, you'll see that there's a dragon, colorless dragon symbol. So I feel like that might actually be what the last colorless legendary hero might be. So they might bring in either Jacob or Sakura, we don't know yet, Mist, and then whatever this colorless legendary hero is going to be. That's what I think. Of course, we're not always right, but you know, that's probably what's going to happen since there's nothing left in the colorless pool right now. So that's some good predictions there. Also, I feel like loot is going to be on the blue for sure, since we saw Dorcas and Mia now. And we're going to see Fjorm back, so Fjorm's great. We see Fjorm and Loot. There's going to be another blue. I don't really want to do a full analysis on this, but there's definitely some kind of like really, really suggested units to come up there. And we'll go from there. So coming up after that, it's going to be the Voting Gauntlet. And I'm going to assume that the Voting Gauntlet might be based off the Special Hero Summoning event. They tend to do that, where whatever is the most recent units. I guess they ran out of themes. They used to do themes that was like, I guess they were making themes like long hair, short hair, and I guess their theme was like evil versus good, like the last one. I guess they still do it, but it seems like they try to tie it in whatever the new units are, so that they can encourage people to be summoning all the time, and whatever. I always end up losing out on the 10% bonus units. For me, the Voting Gauntlet isn't that exciting. I just try to get as much feathers as I can out of it and go from there. So Voting Gauntlet is Voting Gauntlet, and at least we get orbs and stuff. Hooray! After that, we do have that Summoning Focus 4 and 5-star heroes. It looks like they're bringing this back every month now. I guess it is successful. I mean, like, they wouldn't bring it back if it wasn't working, so I guess people are pulling on it. I generally don't. I guess it's pretty good, though. If you have a waifu on the 4-star, 5-star focus heroes banners, then they're pretty good for merging up that unit, for sure, because it does give you some really good odds on pulling that. For instance, the most recent 4-star, 5-star hero banner that came out did indeed have Soleil on it, which means that if you were aiming for a +10 Soleil, that would be a good place to pull for Soleil. At least that's what it looks like. After that, we do have quests for Chain Challenge and Squad Assault. I think we had something like this before. So it's probably going to be a few Chain Challenges and a Squad Assault. Chain Challenges will be on multiple difficulties, basically free orbs. They're going to be different numbers though, that's my prediction here. So good luck to those of you guys that may not have done these before. So make sure you prepare your best teams for it, or get more 5-stars. If you have a lack of 5-stars, summoning on the Legendary Hero summoning event is a good idea. After that, we do have the summoning focus for cooldown bonuses. There's a couple things that it could be here. The word bonus implies that you're getting extra charge. So instead of guard, it kind of like denies cooldown charge. I'm gonna assume that's not a bonus, and rather it's like takeaway. It could very well be guard, but I just don't think, like, who are you gonna put on here? Titania and Leon? Like, that's not that exciting, right? So it's probably gonna be Steady Breath, like Brave Ike, which is reducing the cooldown charge. Might be regular Ike with Heavy Blade, and then Mia with Flashing Blade. That's what I think. That banner is likely to be those 3 units, and that's quite an exciting banner if any of those units are indeed some of your favorites, especially Brave Ike. Brave Ike's always a good reason to be pulling. So after that, we do have the Bound Hero battle with Tiki and Noe. I presume this is adult Tiki because they keep these thematic, right? I guess they just didn't put adult here, but I do think it's adult Tiki and Noe, which means that the banner here isn't going to be too exciting unless they decide to release Gregor randomly on this summoning focus here, because then Noe should be with Gregor, so Gregor PogChamp. I do want Gregor at some point, so maybe he'll come into the game, but at the rate they're releasing new units, it seems like I'm gonna get Gregor in like 4 years from now. Anyways, so this new heroes summoning event, it was already kind of hinted to us through the Twitter, through the Fire Emblem Japanese Twitter. They did say to expect Thrashia the next month, and since this is in the next month and it lasts pretty much throughout the month, we can pretty much assume that this is Leaf. Nana, was it? I don't even know the Thrashia units. Sorry guys, it's just not too exciting for me. But if you know what they are, go ahead and tell me. But honestly, like most permanent banners that I've said to you guys, unless these are literally your favorite units, regardless of the skill set they have, try to avoid hype, because they'll probably pity break you in months to come. I have already started seeing people tell me that like Fallen Celica pity broke them. She just came out. She just came out. How did... You know, if you didn't pull for Fallen Celica, you wouldn't be complaining. Whatever. Anyways, more orbs. That's what the yellow means. And that's pretty much it on my analysis for this calendar. I think there's some pretty exciting things coming out. In general, it's like a lot of repeats of what we're expected through content, but there's a lot of surprises as well. So maybe they'll do some enhancements on the illusory dungeons. Let's hope these special heroes are exciting. I think that I might end up pulling on them if they are new and exciting. We'll see. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a pretty... It's better than December, I'll give you that much. So thanks for watching my analysis.